Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am here with a viewer request from Happy Crow. Thank you very much, Happy Crow. It is for a couple of names I've not heard of before. Wolfgang Ambros with Opus. And the name of the song, I'm really going to mess the pronunciation of this up, Gezeichnet für Leben. I think it means marked for life. That's the English translation I got. I also printed off the lyrics in English translation, so I might have some idea of what the song is about when we get into it. Check in the description for a link to the artist channel so that you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. I really do encourage you to do that. At the very least, hit the subscribe button. It helps a lot. I hope you'll hit the subscribe button on my channel as well. Thank you very, very much to those of you who have subscribed, and also everyone who's liked videos, commented, sent information and suggestions. I read all of your original messages and answer as many as I possibly can. Note that if you put a message on top of a message, I don't get notified anymore, so there's a very good chance I won't see it. So if you want a response, make sure you send an original message, or you can shoot me an email. Check in the description also for a way to bump up your request and get it much, much quicker than on the regular list. Just use one of the donation methods. Let me know what you want me to react to, and if you have a shout out name you prefer, let me know that too, and you will get your reaction very quickly indeed. The difference is between, at this point on the regular list, about 9 or 10 months at least, and a week or less on the donation method. That's at the time of this recording. If you're watching months or years later, that could change, of course. Thank you to everyone who shared videos as well. That helps bring people to the channel, particularly with artists that are coming new to the channel, because those fans haven't found us yet, so that helps out. All right, let's have a listen to Marked for Life. We're ready. Getting everyone hyped up. Super on the keys.
Trotzdem, wo es jetzt soll.
Drumming coming in.
Du bist gezeichnet für dein Leben. Ich habe nicht anders zum Helfen, was die hab, da müssen die Watschen gehen, ja. Wann du bist gezeichnet für dein Leben.
I think I know where we are. I'm trying to follow along here a little bit. I think that might be Wolfgang, but I'm not sure because I don't know the members, as I said. I'll read the lyrics because it'll help others who are not too familiar. A dream, a bad dream. I stand alone. My father beats me to death, and my mother cries, and I'm in trouble. Stolen. I stole something. I know I shouldn't have. It just happened to me. I was so embarrassed, but I still have to pay. And he says, just cry. You're scarred for life. I didn't know how else to help you. I had to hit you. Yes, just cry. You're scarred for life. Just cry. So, corporal punishment theme here, I think. Stole something. Knows he shouldn't have, but it just happened to me. It's strange how a lot of people, particularly kleptomaniacs, almost think that it's happening to them, but other things that people do too, like, you know, I don't know, anything that you shouldn't do, think of it. And they often think it's like it just happened to them, as if they had no responsibility at all. Even though he says, I know I shouldn't have. And then he says, just cry, you're scarred for life. Yeah, well, getting beaten up by anybody, but your dad is possibly at least going to scar you for life for sure. Love what they're doing vocally here, instrumentally, amazing keys, and the drumming's coming in. Yeah, really good so far. Let's go. Wow, nice guitar work. Mm, cool. Mhm.
Ich geh fort, ganz weit fort. Und irgendwo im Wald lege mich ins Moos. Mein Blut wird langsam kalt und ich hab Sehnsucht groß, so groß. Ich wollt leben, nix wie Leben. Doch ich halt's nicht aus, es ist so, kann's nicht bleiben. Mein Hass ist grenzenlos, am Brief wäre noch schreiben, wäre noch schreiben. In den steht, weißt du, es hat's gezeichnet für dein Leben. Ich hab mir nicht alles Haufen muss ich, hab mir müssen die Kugel geben, ja, weißt du, es hat's gezeichnet für dein
Powerful
Leben.
vocals.
Weißt du,
Just to be sure. It's the outro.
danke.
Thank you. Well, we can kind of see the band there, I guess. Blurry, but it's there. Got the Opus sign up here. So the second verse, I guess, I'm going away, far away, and somewhere in the forest I'll lie down in the moss. My blood is slowly growing cold, and your longing is great, so great. I wanted to live, nothing but live, but I can't stand it. It can't stay the way it is. My hatred is boundless. I'll write one more letter that says, just cry. You are scarred for life. I didn't know how else to help. I had to shoot myself. Yes, just cry. You are scarred for life. Just cry. So, uh, obviously, if someone is feeling to that degree of depression, of anxiety, the inability to cope, the inability to see any light at the end of the tunnel, it seems like the best alternative is just to end it all. But also there's a sense of revenge there, right? So especially in the song. It's not always the case, but sometimes it is a little bit like that. So you have Just Cry at the beginning, you're scarred for life because you've been beaten by your father, but then later the Just Cry is for the father, for the parents probably, and others, but particularly father, because I'm going to shoot myself. I shot myself, and so now you're going to be scarred for life. Yeah, it's musically is amazing, really, really well done. Instrumentally, loved the keys. The guitar work was fantastic. Drumming was really good, and the vocals, really, really enjoyed the vocals. I'm thinking that was Wolfgang there, and very sad topic, of course. So when I'm smiling because of the music, not because of the subject matter. But also, but it's true, the lyrics, it's true that sometimes, particularly young people feel, for whatever reason, it doesn't necessarily mean they were beaten up physically. There can be other emotional, psychological issues. It can be with parents, but it can be with other people as well, classmates, other people in the community, that they just don't feel worthy, or they don't feel it's worth the struggle any longer, and and so they're going to give up. They think it's over anyway, so might as well just end it. Or sometimes they're separate, sometimes they're related. They want a little bit of revenge. I'm going to show you, my death is on you, and they don't always think about the fact that that's really the end for you if you do that. Sometimes it's a cry for help too, because there's many attempts that don't succeed, thankfully, and it's a message, but the problem is it's a dangerous message, because if you go too far, then there's no coming back for you. So anyway, um, yeah, very sad topic, because it certainly does happen an awful lot, far too often, especially with younger people who are struggling. So if you are struggling, seek help. There's help out there. There's lots of help out there, more than ever before, but it's still difficult to ask for help sometimes. So, but don't be afraid to ask for help. And there's a lot of people probably in your same situation, because sometimes when you're there, you think you're the only one, and that's just nonsense. There's over 8 billion people on the earth, so you're definitely not the only one. Sometimes when you're young, you think you're the only one going through things, or you're nobody else can understand. But trust me, there lots of people have gone through very similar. It's never exactly the same, because we are individuals, but we also have a lot of similar experiences, and or people we know. So yeah, seek help, and if you know somebody who needs help, be helpful. Even if you can't be a counselor if you're not a counselor, but you can listen, you can be kind, you can be generous, you can not beat on your children. Let's start there. It's not really necessary, it really isn't, and it's not the way to get respect. It's false respect, and yeah, so it's really not necessary. And I'm not talking about a small tap on the fingers to stop them from touching the stove or something. It says here, my father beats me to death. Well, in a sense, that's true. Well, it can happen, actually, sometimes, unfortunately. But in this song, in this story, he does, because he gets so depressed that he doesn't go and shoot himself. So he didn't die directly from the beating, but he did die later on. All right, I'm going to stop talking because I'm yammering on here. Such a serious topic. Check in the description for a link to the artist channel, so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. Check also for a way to bump up your request and get it much, much quicker than on the regular list. Thank you very much, Happy Crow, for this particular request. Well worth getting up on the channel. Apart from that, keep listening, keep having fun. It is Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Until next time, bye-bye for now.